Okay, so this is going to be a sample game of a two-player game of Super Secret Stealthy Spies. So first you'll need to get your little tiles and separate all the ones with the subways on them. And so those will have the little squares with the little numbers on them. So there should be 6 of them total. One for each side of the die. And then for a two-player game, you'll add 2 more tiles. And then you shuffle those up so it's all randomized, right? And then just lay them out in a grid, random like. Playing a two-player game, so that's 2 colors. So we have the red spies in the red base, and the white spies in the white spy home base. Choosing the red and the white so the colors pop out so it looks a little easier. Okay, and then you roll the die to see who goes first. So white got a 4, red got a 4. So you re-roll. White got a 3, red got a 3. Okay, white got a 6, red gets a 5. So white will go first. So you get to move forward 1 square. I could move here, here. I could move right away to a subway, which is what I'm going to do. And I get to roll the die. That's you roll the die to see who goes first, and then you roll the die for moving in between subway stations. So it's a 4. So that's all the way over here. Okay, and then the white spy, its turn is over. So now it's the red spy's turn. Now there is red parks here, which you can move through because you get to move 1 space unless you go to a subway and then you get to move wherever your number ends up, or through the red parks you can skip through here. So if that white spy wasn't there, I could have gone all the way there to that subway, right? If he wasn't there, I could move straight through those red parks to the subway and then roll. But since he's there, I cannot do that because he's already occupying that space. But I can go through 2 red parks. Normally only get to move 1 space, but you can't end your turn in a red park. So that allows me to move extra spaces. Okay, so now it's the white guy's turn. And he's going to go straight through these red parks and right into the home base. And now that my spy has infiltrated the red spy's home base, he can no longer move. So he's locked up. But I am that much closer to winning for this side. Okay, so now it's the red guy's turn, and he's going to go ahead and move to the 2, to the subway. He gets to roll the die. Oh, he rolled the 2, so he doesn't get to move anywhere. But on his next turn, starting on a subway spot, he can roll the die and move to a different subway station. Okay, so now it's the white spy's turn. It depends on who you're playing with. The way we've been playing is if you wanted to move over to this space, you would count that as a movement. You should probably establish that in the beginning of your game, what your house rules will be. I know once you move out, you can't move back in, but it didn't really say anything in the rules about moving in between spaces of your own home base. So that can come in handy if you're trying to block somebody when you're playing with other people. So that's just normally what we do. We count it as a space, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to move forward 1. And okay, so then it's red guy's turn. He's going to go ahead and move 1. And this guy's going to move 1. And this guy's going to go to the red park. You can't end your turn on a red park, so he gets a free movement. Still can't end your turn on a red park. This gets a free movement. Still can't end your turn on a red park square. So he's going to end it on the subway. And since he's in a subway, now he gets to roll. But it's a 4. It's the same place, so he doesn't get to go anywhere. So his turn is over. Now it's back to the white spy's turn. So there's 1. These guys are on subway, so we'll go for this guy. He's going to roll the die. And so he gets a 3. So it's going to pop him over here. Okay. Now this guy, so he could move here, can't end his turn on a red park square. But you also get to jump over other spies. since this is a red square, I can turn and jump over him and end here if I want to, or I can jump over here, jump over this guy here and end here, which is what I'm going to do. So to move one, can't end my space on a red park square, and then this space is occupied, so I'm going to jump over the spy. You can jump over spies as long as they're in front of you, right? So it'd be in front of me here, and this spy would be in front of me if I turn this way, which you can do. So anyway, so I've jumped over. Now it's the red spy's turn. I'm going to move out of this space. I can't end my turn on a red square, so that leaves me here. And so then it's the white spy's turn again. So I'm going to come here to the subway station, roll the die. 4. Okay, so 4 is going to make me switch places with the spy, and yes, you do have to switch, even if it would set you back. So white spy moves to the 4 subway station spot. His turn is over. Red guy. Okay, so red guy, we're going to put him into the white spy's base. So now we have 1 red spy in the white spy's home base. So right now we're tied. We both have 1 spy in each other's spy stations. So right now the game is tied. Okay, so red just moved. Now it'll be white's turn. I'll go here. Red, this guy's going to go here. Now it's the white spy's turn. I could roll the die to go to a different subway station, but since the object is to get your spies in the other spy's home base, that would not be good. So I'm not going to roll the die. I am going to jump over the spy and right into the home base. So maybe not a good move on the red spy's part because he just gave me a free movement space, but it is what it is. Okay, so red square. He's going to go ahead and use the subway. You only get to move 1 of your spies, which he rolled the same number of the same substation that he's in, so he's not going anywhere. So white guy's turn. Now here's a red park. You can't end your turn on a red park, so I can come over here. Oh wait, I can't end my turn on a red park again, and I'm going to move here to the number 2 subway station. Roll the dice. It gives me a 5, which unfortunately sends me all the way back over here, back by my home base. So a little bit of a setback for me, which gives the red a chance to catch up. Okay, so it's red's turn. Red's going to roll the die for this one, and 5. Okay, so it switches with the white spy, so it gives him a little bit more of advantage now, but look how close I am to the white spy's base. So my next move, hopefully I can move in here unless white spy decides to roll and kicks me out of that subway station. Okay, so that was a red, so now it's white's turn. Well, he's gonna move out of here because he doesn't want a chance of getting set back again. And then red. Okay, so now red has 2 spies in the white spy's home base. Okay, so white's turn. Okay, so he's going to start moving out of here. Red guy's turn. Subway station. Roll 4. Same spot. White spy's turn. He's going to jump over here. Got that free movement by jumping over the red spy. Red guy's turn. He's going to move up. White guy's turn. Now see, he cannot jump and then go sideways. Whenever you're jumping, it has to be like a straight line jump. So if I could jump over him like this and land here, only I wouldn't end my turn there because it's a red park. I would end it here if I wanted to, but I could not do that. That's not allowed. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over, put me over here. Because you can't end your space. Normally you just jump over the one, but you can't end your turn on a red park square, so I get to go out of that one as well. If I wanted to, I could go this way, but why would I want to do that? I'm trying to get my guys over here, right? So I'm going to end my guy over here. Okay, so that was white's turn, so red's turn. Okay, so going to there, white guy's turn here. Red guy's turn. Guy. 2. Where's 2? 2's over here. Okay, white guy. Okay, 3rd spy in their base. So far as white is winning because 2's way over here. We got the 1 over here. Okay, red. Okay, so for red, I can roll the die. And I'm stuck in the same place. So white, red, I'm going to do it again. 2, same spot. So you can see how you can get stuck. It's really a luck of the roll, right? Okay, so 2, white guy. Now he's going to jump over both of those red park squares because you cannot end your turn in a red park. Right, so red. So red, come on. 5. Oh, great. Gives me a little boost. Puts my little subway guy over here, very close to the white's home base, but he's just a few movements away, and you know, you shuffle these tiles, and it's supposed to be random, so sometimes you get lucky, like red base has got all these red parks right over by his base, so it makes getting around over here a lot faster for both parties. Sometimes it helps you and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so that was red, so now it's white's turn. I'm going to go here. Now you can change directions in a red park, you just can't end your turn there, so he's going to go there. And then red's turn, go here, and then white's turn. Alright, and there you go. The white spies have infiltrated the red spies' home base and have won the game. And there you go. That is your sample 2-player game. If you're playing with more players, you could play for 2nd and 3rd place. It's usually a pretty quick game. Real quick game to play while you're waiting for other people to show up to play a bigger game, or if you don't want to have to concentrate that hard, or if you just want a real quick, fun little game. Give you cute little spies. So yeah. So, Super Secret Stealthy Spies, 2-player. And that's how you play.